June 22nd, 2026, and the 2026 World Cup is already delivering storylines that will be talked about for decades. Let's start with the biggest one. Egypt have just beaten New Zealand 3-1 in round 2, and it is the first World Cup victory in Egyptian football history. The man who made it happen? Mohamed Salah. The king scored and assisted in a commanding performance that silenced every critic who ever questioned whether he could deliver at the biggest tournament on the planet. Egypt are alive, Egypt are dangerous, and Salah is finally a World Cup winner. Match Pulse was tracking every second of it. But Egypt were not the only story on a historic Sunday. Germany needed a hero and found one in the most unexpected place. Deniz Undav, coming off the bench as a substitute, scored 2 late goals to seal a 2-1 win over Ivory Coast in Group E. That takes Undav's tournament tally to 5 goals, equaling Roger Mila's legendary record for a substitute scorer at a single World Cup. Nobody had Undav in their Golden Boot predictions. Nobody is laughing now. Then there is Eloy Room, the 37-year-old goalkeeper from Curaçao, a Caribbean island nation with a population of just 158,000 people, made 15 saves in a 0-0 draw against Ecuador. 15. That is the highest number of saves ever recorded by a single goalkeeper in a World Cup match, rewriting the record books entirely. Curaçao earned their first ever World Cup point. Room earned something far bigger, a permanent place in history. Across the rest of the day's action, Japan demolished Tunisia 4-0 to create statistical history for an Asian side at a World Cup. Spain swept Saudi Arabia 4-0 with Yamal on the scoresheet. Netherlands battered Sweden 5-1, Gakpo with a brace, as the Dutch reached 100 World Cup goals all time. And Cape Verde pulled off a stunning 2-2 draw against Uruguay. Paraguay upset fancied Turkey 1-0. USA beat Australia 2-0 to clinch their round of 32 spot as co-hosts. And in the tournament's most controversial fixture, Belgium and Iran played out a goalless draw amid a diplomatic storm over US travel restrictions on the Iranian squad. And we are not even done. Tonight at 1700, Messi faces Austria, 1 goal away from breaking Klose's all-time World Cup scoring record. If you are not watching, you are missing history. Subscribe to Match Pulse because the 2026 World Cup waits for nobody.